priests, good nuns, good parents, good political leaders, good elders, good authorities, good civil societies. They are all leaders. And we all expect them to be good. And in a way, all of us are leaders. And we have a very good example in the Bible on leadership. And that leadership style comes from Good Shepherd style. And what is that Good Shepherd style? And that Good Shepherd is referred to God Himself. We have in the Old Testament many shepherds who had been leaders. Moses was a shepherd, David was a shepherd, and many others were shepherds. And they were all good leaders. And we have best leader, God Himself. And the psalm which we just now responded through responsorial psalm, the Lord is my shepherd, there is nothing I shall want. And in the gospel, Jesus Himself says, I am the good shepherd. Now what do we learn from the Good Shepherd style? For all of us to learn 3 C lessons I would like to present to you. 3 C's. The first lesson from the Good Shepherd is commitment. A good leader is committed, totally committed. And that is Good Shepherd style. 24/7 committed. What is that? The Good Shepherd says, I am the door of the sheep. What is that? Or the gate of the sheepfold. What is this gate or the door of the sheepfold? Normally, sheep are kept within the pen or the fold, and there will be a gate. During the night, the gate will be locked. But Jesus says, we don't need gate. Instead of the gate, I will lie down at the gate as the human gate. And that is our God. So no sheep can go out unless it passes through the Good Shepherd who is lying at the gate. Or no wolves or strangers or enemies can come in unless they go through the shepherd who is the gate. What does it mean? During the day, shepherd is with the sheep, leaving them in the pastures and giving them and nourishing them food. And during the night, he sleeps at the gate. So that means 24/7, 24 hours, he is with the sheep. Total dedication, complete dedication. And he is the shepherd, leads them to the good pastures, protecting them from the wolves and the enemies and the strangers. Complete commitment. Complete commitment. That's the first C. Second C is connectivity. What is connectivity? A good shepherd is connected to the sheep. And it is not just connected for the sake of connecting, personal connectivity. That's what Jesus says in the today's gospel. The sheep know my voice and I know the voice of the sheep. What is that? That is each sheep he knows by name. And he knows each sheep. And the sheep recognize the voice. There is a personal rapport, personal relationship. And that's relationship. That is connectivity. Do we really know our family members personally well? How much do you know? How much do you know of people with whom you work, except their names and the language or the background of little family? Nothing more. Whereas the Good Shepherd knows personally each sheep. And each sheep knows the shepherd. And this Good Shepherd does by example. The shepherd goes in the front, sheep follow the shepherd. That's the style of any shepherd. And that is why shepherd is different from goat herd. Sheep herd and goat herd. We have 2 types of animal herd. And here Jesus compares himself as a shepherd, not as a goat herd. Because shepherd goes ahead and the sheep follow. That means shepherd leads the way. Shepherd shows the way. Shepherd shows by his life and example, and the sheep follow. And that is connectivity and commitment. Whereas goat herd drives the sheep. He is behind and the goats go in front. He pushes the sheep. Whereas shepherd goes ahead. These are difference. If you watch shepherds and goat herds, you can see this difference. The behavior pattern is different. What is that? He leads by example. That is connectivity. And third one is company. What is company? Good shepherd enjoys the company of the sheep and always with the sheep, fully present with the sheep, and enjoys, not only just biologically present, relishes the company of the sheep. And mind, in the sheep there are bad sheep too. And good shepherd even celebrates with the bad sheep. And that's why the parable of the lost sheep, the good shepherd celebrates with the bad company even. We may not enjoy the company of bad guys or bad people, but good shepherd will enjoy. And that's a good leadership quality. And in the sheep there are good sheep and bad sheep. And the shepherd enjoys the company of anyone. And these are the beautiful qualities for all of us Christians. Commitment, connectivity, and company. We have a beautiful picture of Good Shepherd in the front cover of Catechism of the Catholic Church, if you have seen that book. And I have enlarged that picture. And this is the picture of the Good Shepherd. Not exactly like the shepherd of our style. This is a picture or the painting drawn by early Christians in the 3rd century, still preserved. And if you look at this Good Shepherd plays the music, a kind of mandolin in his mouth. A beautiful soothing music comes out. And you see the sheep sitting at the feet of the shepherd with ears open and keenly, attentively listening to the shepherd. This is company, this is connectivity, this is commitment. Are we?